boy, let's get it. Oh man. All right, here we go. Here we go. Get it. Oh, that whole loud. What's it? Yo, 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 yo. I'm going on. Mike. I'll be invite sent. See what we can. I'm just waiting on the Cardinals to pull up. This is my first time playing him. Or this. I'm not ashamed that I'm not. I don't even know how this is played. It's gonna be coming as we go. Primary objective during this game is to continue to quarterback. Like to have him X factor before season. Almost there. Currently all got him out of the fourth round. Drive left. Didn't expect to start him. Play him this year because he had Justin Fields who put a lot of stock in hoping. Couldn't get him developed, man. All this time. Change. Drop my controller. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. What the Cardinals. Let me hear them up. Texting him right now, trying to see if we get this invite. Like I said, man, so I got this quarterback in the fourth round. I ended up, I think, starting him the fifth game of the season. Oh, no. I ended up starting him the sixth game of the season after Fields had a horrendous game against one of the top youth in the league, if not the top youth. And so I've just been trying to develop him. He was a hidden development. Once he got in his development, he was a star. And after that, we got him up to a superstar. So now I'm just working on getting him to an X Factor. in as a focus player the whole time since I got him. I'm gonna keep rocking with him. I'm also trying to develop a wheel linebacker that I got out of the second round of last year's draft. He was actually a normal, but he has some star level attributes. He's at a star now. I'm trying to get him up to superstar right now. I'm developing a cornerback I got in a trade from the 49ers. Got Woodard. He's a star. I'm trying to get him up to an X Factor. He's young, first year. I think this is, I want to say this is his second year, the year after his rookie year. All right, so here we go.
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest.
A lot of people I play I prepare for because I've played them before.
And the New York Jets.
But I've never played this gentleman here before, so I really don't know how to coach him. I do know he has a fast quarterback, so I have to be aware of that. Once I get the ball first.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And away we go from East Rutherford. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Ball first. I'm not going to lie, man. I'm going to just come out here right now and do what I've been doing in the past. But now, until I get a feel for, I want to turn the ball over. I don't want to try to take I'm not taking no unnecessary risks.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Breeshaw on the ground for the first time.
His D-line just
the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
That didn't work.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
What does he like to do? Kind of just play with him.
The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
I didn't look at his team before we played to see how good D-line or players are, but I do know that my O-line is solid. I wasn't able to get any kind of push on that first run play, so.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Okay, so here it looks he's in a lot, kind of, it's a 4th. So let's see. Didn't play him.
Looking in the air here.
He gets a pick right there. So I see that he's playing underneath.
Get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I see that he's playing underneath.
I gotta imagine facing a defense in the bottom half of the league had these guys excited, Brock. But cue the old record scratch sound effect as that defense forces an opening drive turnover.
Yeah, just a reminder for this quarterback that decision making each and every week is at a premium, and don't look at the stats. Study your opponent.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Cannot give up nothing crazy. There it is.
Richardson fires quickly out wide.
RPO.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona.
Hard flat.
The Cardinals parlay the interception into points.
He scores on his first
drive. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 or 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Kind of glad that happened, bro.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
Go.
Here's a return from the 7. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the
Just to
32.
show him that I'm afraid. Back out. But I was trying to. He got that because he got that pick because I didn't make it. I did not. So now,
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's going to lose a yard here. Defense there to force him out behind the line.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
That man coverage.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Dropping back to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side.
I am determined.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never
The game don't get out of hand.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Like mid-blitz. I might call a time. I don't know.
Get the fullback involved here. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Every other play.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Cade's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. To the left side, reeled in by Wilson. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
I'm anticipating some kind of man blitz, so I think I'm I know he's gonna be in the middle of the field too. So what I'm gonna do is listen.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Trying to throw this from the gun. He's trying to
do too much.
This is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
And I guess now he thinks that he can just like play me any kind of way. And that's just not the case.
Oh, running between the tackles. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like we got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score
like he might
points, but it can do some serious damage.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
I need to be. I don't get back here.
Looking to throw here. Complete.
That was actually good defense by him. DB spots at the ball, and it's a completion to kick a field goal. keep it real.
Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
And he's trying to confuse my lineman with hovering over the O-line, so I have to
they really want
make
their
sure
chance,
that
and they
I'm
will tell you
aware
as a
of that.
quarterback,
I
just
won't
give
allow
me an
any kind of
opportunity and I'll make a
cheap
play.
sacks.
He sure did.
Now after tying this game up, they're all
That
set to
fumbles.
center away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
I don't know what he's doing.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Ready, ready! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal! Sixty Bison!
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal! 19, 18! Cup 19! Cup 19!
Richardson. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
Definitely plays coming.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Ready, go! 60 Eagles, trap 50, trap 50! 19 Lions!
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Chased out to his right. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. He's looking for his running back there. He's going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
I think more than ever, QBs today are so good at doing this, Kate, buying himself enough time and actually finding a target downfield. Just this time, he couldn't quite make that connection.
Red! Crack all 80! Check smash! Check smash!
They send a man in motion.
What the fuck?
Mustang 19! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Snared by the running
I
back.
don't know
Here's
what
Trey
the fuck he's
Benson.
doing, like,
And they'll
motion
stand him
around.
up and sit him down at the
I
line.
guess he's trying to see if I'm in man.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the
Can't give
field.
up nothing cheap
That was a good
here.
adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Here we go! Cowboy 80! Maverick!
I'm letting
60
him go outside
Maverick!
the
Motion man
pocket.
sent left.
Right here. Nose on it.
Richardson on 3rd.
That was just a
And the
good
defender's there to knock this
defensive
away.
play
And
against
effort
what he's
means it's
trying to
4th
do.
down.
Listen, this guy's reputation certainly precedes him in any game he's on the field,
Cannot
but
go
it doesn't
for it on
always
4th
keep
and 9
QBs away
this
from
early.
challenging him, especially early. But you know what will deter quarterbacks? Results, and those are the results he's looking for.
Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance.
So he didn't already burnt the time out. He might.
And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't doesn't have the
surprised he
muster. This
actually
one falls
tried that
short.
shit right there.
And the
I
score
would
remains
keep-
knotted,
like,
7
punt the
all.
ball, but this
Hey,
is-
listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60 plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time,
This-
it didn't pan out.
He has a pretty good he has a pretty good user with his that run game. I like that.
First and 10
That's
now
something
from the
that what he's been
46.
doing is something I've been trying to work on actually. Let's just see what he did.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside.
There's
It's a
good run
great
on the
pickup,
fullback
16
there.
yards, and now they've got first down.
One like that, Kate, it
All right,
just
I'ma
gives
just reboot, man,
everybody
and
a
just,
little bit more bounce
probably-
offensively because
I
you
don't really
also
know
know
what to do here.
you can set the table for more.
I have an idea.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from MetLife coming right up.
Obviously, I want a touchdown. Okay.
Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at first down here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. They're working a couple of yards past the line. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Hall gets it again on second down. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14.
Yeah, just gotta
They'll get
play these
14
guys
yards and a new
different.
set of downs.
Like I said, to me,
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
He's not on that meta stuff right now. I don't think. Kind of strange. Can be dangerous, but not locked in.
All right, they
You
look
gotta
set
pick
now.
that
Here
out
we go,
the
first and 10.
He is with his mid blitz again. When somebody run mid blitz against me, bro, I just like to run right at them because I found that
They go right back to Hall. And they're going to have first and
Approach
goal
to that.
after he picked up a nice chunk there.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
That was a good run against that
4
mid.
downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Strict, ready. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Hall. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That was a good
That's right.
defense
You put
by
two
him.
tight ends on the field, yeah,
Really
you
had
can
no
live with a
business
stalemate. It's
winning
hard to
that
move people in the
play
NFL,
is
but you do not
that
want to go
package.
backwards.
You know, you never know what happens, man.
After the loss, it's second and goal from the 5.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
This time it's a passing play. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they'll be left with third and goal.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in
I was
before he
staying
could
down
find
to
a
see
target,
Ramey
hit
was
him,
on
altered that last
man
second
coverage,
attempt to get rid of
got
it.
jammed up. Yeah, I'm not playing well.
Big play for this offense. It's third and goal. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. They're down to their final one in this half.
So now he's down to one timeout and a half.
Running out of chances. Here's 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 18 Maverick. 18 Maverick. Points on the board.
He'll look to throw.
That was a wonderful throw and a wonderful run. I did not bullet that pass. I actually did a medium pass.
Wilson with the touchdown.
Make it harder for his linebacker to jump up and get
It's
that
plays
ball.
like this that make him so
This
well
matters, so that
regarded
was still
across this
risky,
league,
but,
Brock.
I mean,
Yeah, such just a
goddamn,
difference-making
bro.
receiver,
He
King.
threw
You
that
expect him
ball
to be
right
the target down here. You did, I
between
did, the defenders did. What
linebackers
makes him a star is
underneath
even when
the
people
safety.
know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
This
That one
dude is
right
pretty
down
tough.
the middle. And the
To me.
Jets break that tie and now
Because
lead
again,
by
I'm
7.
nervous playing him a little bit. Not as nervous as I was. And he plays
Fairbairn
different.
has it all set up for the kickoff.
So,
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return.
this
They're
playbook
going to
is
spot the ball up at the
I don't know what
35 to
his
begin this
tendencies
drive.
are. Make sure.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go. Set. 19. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
To throw, Richardson. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to
Definitely
sort out
declining
first
there.
before we can lock that in. Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Rig. 19 type. 19 type.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Escapes out to the left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely 3rd down pickup.
Jets going to the dime set ahead of this 3rd down. The Jets take their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete
That's
out
just
to
good
the
defense,
right.
man. He's still not in a
And this one's
position
brought to a halt at about the 36-yard
against the
line.
rules.
Pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time.
I give up
Kate.
that all
You do
day.
it through the
You know what I'm
offseason,
saying?
do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th
That was
downs just as they
amazing.
did.
This punt out of bounds on
That
the
was
fly.
amazing.
We're waiting for the
Listen,
mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30.
Well, let's see. I wonder if he's going to man again. I'll tell you what. This is
1st and 10 from the 32. They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
here we go. Cover it.
You got a mini
Here's the backup. First throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw.
That was a terrible throw.
It's intercepted. The rookie from Ohio State takes it away.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Richardson on 1st and 10. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Let's go. 70, Timberwolves.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. Man downfield, and Myers has it. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Dragon 60. Go. Go.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Looking to his fullback now. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side.
36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Get it.
Short pass brought in.
All right, that's his little bread and butter off the oak.
Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals pick it up
That's
and
the
get
only way he
points on the
scored.
ensuing drive. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals tie things up at 14.
I'm gonna turn my game volume.
We've got a tie
little
ball
bit.
game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. A quick throw completed out to the left. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They'll throw it. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. He's got it in the red zone. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get some late points and the lead. Brees Hall with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cardinals 14. Set to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Hey! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Viking 18.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Ready?
And quick to the left, it's caught. And this is scooped up by the Jets. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. Oh, he was fighting like mad to stay up, Brock. Extend that run, but we all know it also creates the opportunity to do what we just saw. Force a fumble. So do you knock him there? Do you applaud the effort? Maybe a little bit of both?
Yeah, probably a little both. A little pat on the butt, but a little reminder that ball security is job security.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Finds him over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. He's going to push one deep down there. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Forced out to his right. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Maverick. Count 19. Warriors 70. Ready.
On first down, it's Richardson. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Go.
Richardson now. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Come on, come on. Set. Panther 60. Panthers.
He'll throw it. Hauled in down the sideline. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Set to kick off.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack.
Get up. 18. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Okay.
Richardson back to throw. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Let's go now. 18, Roderick. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
Richardson on third. Fires right away, but incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And it's 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40.
At their own 38-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. He's going to throw this one. Looking underneath here for Hall. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Hall takes it straight ahead. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70, ready.
It was a dive up the middle. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Zayvon Collins in on the tackle.
Sometimes it's not about flash and sizzle, Kate. Sometimes it's about old school football. Give your fullback the ball, and he's going to go get you a couple yards.
Let's go now. 19, 18. Reload, reload.
Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on first. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On target to his man Taylor. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets push their lead further to start the half. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets drive their lead to 11.
28, Cardinals 17.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Kadarius Toney now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Now begin this drive with Benson. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Staying on the ground with Benson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
Cut 19. Check
Running
back.
back sent in motion.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 79 Broncos. Ready.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
19 Lions. Let's go. 7-18. Mustang 19.
Once more now, it's Richardson. That's caught for the first. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
70 Timberwolves.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19-2.
Richardson to throw again. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Here we go. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll send him over right.
Ready.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That one's incomplete in the end zone. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal from 37 yards in the right hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
This return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter. First down, play action. Oh, brother, it's another interception! And the Cardinals get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that third quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the fourth. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the fourth trailing. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
This is a design run for Richardson. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
They give on second to Benson. It's inside the 10. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals down by only 2 in the fourth. Trey Benson, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Here comes a two-point try partner, Richardson, bringing his offense to the line.
Let's go now.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
They kick the running back in motion. Richardson's going to throw. Has it at the 2. And he gets into the end zone. This one all tied up here in the fourth quarter. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
That's a good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10. This is home. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Let's go now. Pass the 60, pass the 60. 19, Tiger, 19. Watch quick. 60 Maverick.
Pass play coming here. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Jets first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Go! Cougar 19. 65, 65, quick. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Cup 19, Cup 19.
To throw here on first down. Connects on the crosser. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ready? Cook it, 19, 65, 65.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And they bring him down around the 34.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. He's going to throw it again. Connects with his back. Hall. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. The tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Ready?
Line up the design keeper. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Right side. This is caught by Taylor. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Ready.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets going for the win here. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets jump in front late. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7.
35. Cardinals 28.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll motion him out of the backfield.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Warriors, 70.
He'll look to throw it. Into traffic, complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down. Setting up to pass. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Man in motion here. Gets it out wide quick, and oh, he might throw this. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they had the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20.
60 Bobcats.
Here he is to throw. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Benson on 1st and 10. Still has some space inside the 35. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Mason Taylor. And it's going to be 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Look at that power, deep left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. To throw. He's trying to go deep again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact separated man from ball.
Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on fourth.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 19 Lions. Back at 60.
Throwing now. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! And the defense has come through. They're in the end zone, and that gives them the lead. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Back to the air following that pick six. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cardinals make the play that should win them this game.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. It's a design keeper. It's Richardson. All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. Now a design run. Here's Richardson. Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout.
Ready?
Jets into the nickel, 3rd down. Looking to throw. He rolls to his right.